First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From the 25, here's second and a yard. From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
What a big play there for New England. The gain is 64. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on. 7 guard, 19 Charger.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Panther Street. Let go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
19 tight. Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
From the 23, here's second down and 9.
Go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Falcons, first down.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
On the set.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
At the Patriots' 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, high in. Franco 80. Traffic.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe going for it all. That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Vernon Davis. Touchdown, New England. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10.
60
At their own
Eagles.
23-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60. Find it. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboy 19. Ready? 18, rock 60, trap 60, cup 19, cup 19.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the jump.
Second and 10.
Tighten up. Buffalo 18. Let's go. Warriors 70. Bronco.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
19.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10
Here we
at
go,
the
here we
40-yard
go.
line.
19, Tiger, 19.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Ready?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
19 tight. Let's go now. 19, 18. Dragon 6, 19, 65, 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mustang 19, 18 Cardinals, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready, right?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 52 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to throw. can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain.
60 by 6.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. Ready.
This one is caught right side by Zacchaeus. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Patterson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the set. 70. 1918.
Now, this looks like a design run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
13.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
10-yard gain.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
60 Eagles, 60 18, 5, trap 60, trap 60.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings it 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
70 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. They will take a knee here. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Check, Panther. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Patriots will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are back within 6.
Patriots 23. Falcons 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready, go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Second down, they need 7.
72. Let's go now.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Milroe on third down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Cup 19.
Fourth down, and here's Milroe. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's gonna
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Escapes the defender. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Liking it, Warriors 70.
They fake the give. Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for the 5'10" Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards.
Again, it's Tomlinson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
17 yards.
17 there and a New Orleans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. That's out to the flat for Ingram. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 7.
at the 19-yard line.
Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Allen. That's complete to Mark Ingram, running back. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Saints 7, Falcons nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fighting his way through contact. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Newton out wide. That's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Hey, home. Monday. Middle.
Allen going to throw. Smith catches left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco Cougar 19. Hey, smash. Ready.
Handoff left, Tomlinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Tag.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Newton. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
19 Charger, 70 Timberwolf, Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Saints 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Allen. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
To the air, Allen. On the check down, it's Ingram.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Allen to throw it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Allen. It's caught. Smith. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach saying, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Looking to throw. Allen. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
At the 42-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans! A.J. Barner, 41 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Anderson on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Here we go.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Trap 60, trap 60.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 11.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Newton now to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Come on. Buffalo 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Lions. 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Newton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Clark Phillips there to stop him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he is going to have a Saints first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Here's 3rd down and 5. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Alert, alert, alert. Regular, half. Alert.
Throwing, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the draw, this is Ingram. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So everything rests on the left foot of the great Morton Anderson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right through. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And we are underway from Houston. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
18, Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 ready.
They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Elway will throw. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Hester, 66 yards. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's complete to Watt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From the shotgun, Elway. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 22
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Elway to throw. Short pass to Howard.
Elway pass complete to number 80, O.J. Howard. It's a gain of 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Elway. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Come on.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 70 rings. 19 sight. Buffalo 18. Seven Pirates.
Here's Newton. A short one pulled in by Fertzer. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 10.
Warriors 17, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. Go.
Play action. It's Newton. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Elway. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
70 Ranger.
Oh, he's got Hester complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Hester, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0.
Texans nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Elway. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
18 Radler, 18 Radler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Elway to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw is Elway. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack. Cougar, 18, Pioneer. Check smash.
Elway to throw again. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70.
Now Elway. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt. Ready.
On fourth down, Elway. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep, downfield, as often as you can.
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. That is caught outside on the RPO. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. They'll motion the slot man right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll send a man in motion left. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 34.
Another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Ready?
Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdowns Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Eagles nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball's either quarterback run or this ball is going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
The throw here is complete. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the left sideline. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point is good. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set up. Alert. Alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18. Chap alert. Chap alert. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on.
Here's a designed run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Falcons. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready up. Here we go. Sight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Gain of 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
19 tight. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and long.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Hook.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Lions.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Moving to his left. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It is 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Brian Dawkins.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11th. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broke it up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Got it. Ready? 18, five. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Man, left side. That's Zacchaeus. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
First
Here we
and
go,
10
here we
at
go.
the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Panther 11. Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Brian Dawkins.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 37, here's second and 8. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side is complete. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
He's got it at the 3. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown.